Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast. So as we do every week, we're going to take some cards out for Monday and Tuesday, beginning of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, middle of the week, and Friday and the weekend, just to see what energy we have and what life hacks come through from Spirit and whatever guidance we need in general. Okay, so let's have a look. What energy do we have for today and tomorrow? Let's see. This one grabs my attention. I'm sure we had the same guy last week or the week before, the King of Wands. And immediately what I get with this card is authority. So here today and tomorrow, I'm hearing Spirit say it is very, very important that we remember to be our own authority, as in acting from a place of sovereignty, acting from a place of knowing who we really are at our core. And who we really are at our core is a very spiritual soul, a soul being, right? So here we're just needing to remember our own power and to exercise it. As in, we know what is right to do. We know the difference from right and wrong. We can be our own authority. We don't need somebody to tell us whether we should do the right thing or the wrong thing. We need to act on that own inner authority. Okay, because if you look at the king, he's a very strong guy. He's sitting there, he's powerful, he's confident, he knows who he is, and he knows how to get things done. So it's very, very important for us to act on our own authority this week. So this feels like the foundation of the week is power and authority. Okay, let's ask for further elaboration from the Ancestors and Angels deck. Let's see, today and tomorrow, please. That one grabs my attention. Mother Earth. Isn't this amazing? Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So as much as we are remembering our power this week, let us also remember that Mother Earth is our source of power as well, as in Mother Earth gives us nourishment and sustenance, right? So let us also honor Mother Earth in all that she provides for us and all that she does for us and how she holds us, right? I'm also hearing the word safety. So of course there has been lots and lots of chaos going on around the world, and a lot of us are feeling vulnerable, alone, and just generally unsafe maybe. And this card reminds us that we are held. We are held by Mother Earth, and we are safe and protected by and nurtured by our Mother Earth. And also to remember that we are all one, and to not be afraid to help one another and be there for one another, as we all have seen that we are very capable of doing in the last week. So feeling loved and comforted is a big theme here too. Nourishment, nurturing. Okay, let's ask for some elaboration on that from the Starseed Oracle. Let's see, what guidance is here? This card is called, it says, a Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Very interesting here, because what I'm hearing is the words, what lies beneath. Now, because of all of this water, this tells me there's going to be a lot of emotions this week. There's going to be a lot of deep stuff coming to the surface. This is where we need to remember our sovereignty and to act on our own inner authority of what we know and feel is right, okay? To know that we are abundantly supported and loved by Mother Earth, right? Because we need to remember this when this comes up. All of our emotions coming to the surface. This could be sadness, anger, remorse, guilt, all sorts of emotions coming to the surface. So we're just needing to sift through, right? Because as we feel it, we heal it. We have to feel things in order to heal them. So very profound that. Okay, let's elaborate. Let's see what comes up for the middle of the week. What energy is here for the middle of the week? This one. The Magician. I love this card. Absolutely love this card. Now, the Magician is all about power again, okay, and using that power very wisely. To this end, I'm hearing Spirit say, be mindful of your words. Words carry weight, okay? Words make things happen. That's why it's called spelling, okay? So let us be very mindful and very careful of what we say this week and how we say it, right? Again, I'm being reminded of that, I forget how the saying goes, but it's something along the lines of, before you say something, let it go through the filter of, is this true? Is this helpful, right? And if it is, then say it. But if what you're saying is not true or not helpful in any which way or form, rather don't say it. Okay. Especially because we have quite a lot of volatile emotions this week. We're all going to be a bit sensitive, so let's be mindful of what we say. Okay. The Magician is also, once again, to do with that inner authority, realizing that we are powerful beings, and like a magician pulls a bunny out of an empty hat, I'm hearing Spirit say, expect some miracles this week. So middle of the week, we're going to start to see some evidence of our creation, as in what we've been saying, what we've been thinking about, what we've been focusing on, will become more of a reality in the middle of the week. So let us be careful of what we think and say. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's get some further elaboration on that from angels and ancestors. Let's see, this one. Spring, isn't that so appropriate? It says, see your seeds grow. Okay, again, this is magic. Whatever we've been tending, whether it be tending our families, our homes, our jobs, whatever we've been sowing, whatever we've been working so hard on, we'll see nice results for come middle of the week. And this is also, once again, to what we've been thinking about and what we say and what we focus on. We're going to see that becoming more of a reality, because Spirit is reminding us now that manifestation is much, much faster now than what it has ever, ever, ever been, right? So, lovely card, that too. Okay, let's see. Let's also further elaboration from the Starseed Oracle. Messenger, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Isn't this so necessary in the world at the moment? We're all needing some peace and harmony and balance. Okay, thank you. I just heard Spirit say here loudly that this peace and this harmony, it doesn't come externally. It comes from within, right? So when we are watching what we say, watching what we think, we're very mindful of the energy that we're bringing to the collective. The energy that we bring to the collective, it ripples out and it ripples into the all that is, and it becomes physical very quickly. So if you're wanting to experience more peace and harmony in the world around you, let the peace and harmony start within. Let it start within you. This is about remembering your sovereignty, remembering that you're the magician, you're the creator of your existence, of your reality, of your world. So therefore, if we don't like what's going on around us, it is very, very important that we make sure we fix our inner world. As we all focus on our inner world, it creates a better world in the external. Okay, and Spirit is saying, do not underestimate the power of igniting one tiny little flame. They're saying, remember, a big raging inferno starts with a little spark. So if we can all add our little spark of love or hope or faith or one good little deed, it eventually becomes quite a big thing, and it becomes the change that we want to actually see in the world. How beautiful is that? So when you're feeling small, you're feeling insignificant, you feel like you're not really doing very much, one little act of kindness, one little positive thought, positive prayer, whatever, it adds to the collective and it makes a huge change. So never underestimate your own power. Beautiful. Okay, what energy do we have for Friday and the weekend? I'm just loving it. All these cards are so positive so far. Okay, Friday and the weekend. This is nice. One of my favorites also, the 10 of Cups. Now, if you look here, you'll see there's a rainbow, which signifies hope and miracles. You've got the cups, which represents emotions and love. There's a lovely home. There's little ducks, and these ladies are sitting, chatting, talking. It's all about harmony. This card means happy family, happy home, security, safety, and also enjoying the reward of effort. So all this effort this week, right, of really being honest with ourselves and really taking inventory of, are we adding value to the world with our own power, our own sovereignty, our own little ways of adding value? If we're doing those things, we will experience much more of this, okay, as a collective, right? Every little spark adds to the inferno. So let us remember that. Okay. What guidance is here for Friday and the weekend from the angels and ancestors? It says, seer, see beyond the current situation. So there's a mystic lady looking into a crystal ball. Now, please note her eyes are covered. So this card here talks about, yes, we're going to experience more peace and happiness and harmony. And also to encourage us experiencing more of that also involves seeing beyond. So at the moment, don't take anything at face value, especially when it comes to the media and all the things out there that are negative. Try and look beyond the veil. Try listen to what's not being said. Try and observe what is not obvious. Okay, just look beyond. Trust your intuition and let your intuition guide you. Spirit is saying this week there is nothing to fear. They are very emphatic about this. They're saying there is nothing to fear. We are safe, we are held, and we are more contained than what we realize. But but Spirit is saying loudly here that container is quite fragile, and it's easily rocked by negative thinking, negative talk, negative actions. They're saying we actually have built this container over the last while, and this container that we're all in and being held so safely is made of faith, and it's made of love, and it's made of light. And because it's just being built, it's a little bit fragile. So let us not mess with it. Let's add to it by adding that our sovereignty, the love, the light that we all are as humans. Let us keep adding to this container so that it becomes stronger. And while we're in this container, let's try and look beyond what's being shown to us on the media and let us see what's really going on and not what they would like us to believe. Because at the moment, the media would love for us to believe that we're all separate and that we all can't trust each other and that that it's all just gone to hell. You know, the media would love for us to believe that because then we're separated. What we need to do right now is to remember that we're all actually one. We're all one big, fat, happy family on this earth just trying to get by, people. This is what we're trying to do. We're all one. We're all just trying to make it work together. So let us unify. And as we all have been doing, actually, over the last while, let's keep adding to that. We've lit a spark, the spark of light and love and hope. Let's keep adding to that. Okay, despite the emotions that are out there, despite what people are saying or what the media is saying, right? Come back here. Come back home to yourself, to the real you, to the love, to the light, to the hope that is who we really are at our core. Okay, let's get some elaboration from the Starseed Oracle. Let's see, what do we have here for Friday and the weekend, please? Baby steps. Baby steps. It says, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So this ties in so nicely with this card here. We can't really see what's going on. We need to look beyond, okay? Let's see what we can't see. Intuitively feel out what is there, right? And Spirit is saying our intuition as a collective right now is much stronger than what it's ever been because of how we are all evolving right now and how the world is changing. We're becoming more and more sovereign. I keep hearing that word sovereign, sovereign, over and over again, remembering our power. So all the things that are in front of us to do, all those, now I'm noticing the edge of a cliff here, all the leaps that we're being guided to take, baby steps. Let's trust ourselves more. What a beautiful card. Okay, so just to recap, what I love about this week for us, right, is that we are the answer that we've been looking for. We can no longer look outside of ourselves for rescue or for authority or for somebody to tell us what to do, how to be, how to live. We cannot live like that anymore. We are now learning, understanding, and realizing that we, our own selves, are the answer that we've been looking for. We are our own savior. Now, that doesn't rule out the God factor, of course, okay, because again, we're pieces of God in human form. We're always connected to divine source. So we work in tandem and in partnership with divine source to make things happen, okay? So what we're learning is that we can rely on ourselves. Instead of sitting back and waiting for something to happen, we can get up and we can add our little spark of light. That little spark of light could be an action step. It could be a prayer. It could be lighting a candle. It could be helping your neighbor. It could be starting a business. And whatever it is that we're feeling intuitively guided to do, take baby steps with that. And then that will lead to a collective growth. And I'm hearing the word uprising. Okay, so it's the thank you. It's the uprising of the new human. Okay, we have evolved. Let's be real. We're not the same people we are today as what we were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. We've evolved and we've changed and we've grown. So this situation we're all in now, where the planet has just gone absolutely bloody mad, is birthing a new human. And as we know, once again, the birthing process is messy, it is painful, it is agonizing, and it is not a pretty sight. But on the other side of that is beautiful new beginnings. We're in the throes of labor. It's a hell of a long labor, to be fair, but we are being all rebirthed into our sovereignty, into us taking personal responsibility and personal accountability for the way our lives are, for how the world is. And the more we stick together as one, the more of a happy world we'll have, the more of a happy existence we'll have. So I am loving this week's reading because it is filled with love and light. And the worst of this week is just navigating the emotions that come up. So here, Spirit is wanting to talk about triggers. They're saying, yes, we can expect some triggers this week. Oh, yeah. Right? So whatever it is that triggers you, if you're watching the news or you're on Facebook or whatever, and you feel triggered before you say a word, let it pass through the filter. Is what I'm saying right? Is it true? Is it correct? Is it helpful? Is it going to be effective in some way? If not, and rather look at where the trigger comes from. A trigger is always something that is not healed. So before we say something, let's first go within and see what needs healing, what needs to be addressed, what needs to be witnessed here so that we can heal and move forward. Okay, so that's the only about this week. It's just a little bit of emotional doodah, but it's healing. It's got to come to the surface. So I hope that helps, and I hope it inspires you, and I hope it guides you and helps you to see that you're much more powerful than you could ever imagine, right? So sending you so much love, and once again, thank you for being here, and have an amazing week. Take care and keep well. Bye.